Good one.
Yeah, probably. Did you sneak some nutrition in there?
Yeah, I just had some friends over
Last
and
time
watched
I
some
snuck
ball.
into the kale.
Yeah,
saw a
same.
little green
We should've just done one
now
big thing.
Every day she asks
Great
me
game
for
though, right?
promise I love
Yeah.
her name, Taylor.
I don't know how you guys watch more basketball on the weekends.
So mostly strawberries and
What
bananas.
do you do?
Yeah, that's a
Cooking
good
show
one.
marathon.
I could watch British people make
Conditioning
stones
is
for
something
the
I'd
rest
like
of
to
my life.
focus.
What's up to all my followers out there? Obviously,
I went to grad school at USC, went to start school.
There he is.
Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA. Every NBA season has its ups and downs through the year, Clark. Must be hard to stay focused through all that.
Yeah, you're speaking the truth there because, one, the external factors are ever present. Noise from the outside. But also, you're in your own head more than anybody else. So being able to stay focused is critically important. And it's a mental discipline, and it's something that players have to work at.
And we've heard from MP himself how much a rivalry game means to him. He knows the history of this franchise as well as any of the diehard fans.
And you know, not much time has passed since MP took a pretty painful loss at a big rivalry game. Knowing him, I bet he is locked in and ready to make the ultimate effort to ensure they don't repeat that result. Rivalries are really defined by wins and losses, so a win here tonight would be a big morale boost for his team.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. The Wagner brothers both on the floor. Franz at small forward, Mo in the middle. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt, and it's Isaac in at the 4.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
MP, the pass to Wiggins. Wagner with a steal. On the wing, Bane. Orlando moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Isaac. Pass to Wagner. Back to Isaac. Here's Suggs, defended by Jones. From deep, Bane. Adebayo grabs the board. And it's Miami's ball. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Jones hits them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact, and the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Wagner gives you size, and he can stretch the floor as well. I mean, he's a very solid player who knows how to play the game.
And so he makes both from the line. And so MP will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Back to Suggs. From deep, Bane. They get it back. Here's Isaac. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
At 6'10", and athletic Isaac's a real threat on the offensive board. That's why you got to box him out.
Wiggins outside. MP looking around. Pass to Jones. Now here's Hero. The three is up. Here's Adebayo. MP inside. Wagner's on him. Wiggins outside. Just 5 to shoot. Jones with a screen on Wagner. They shoot again! And the layup is good.
Defense gearing up to stop Wiggins' shot that time. He feels it. Hits the roller in stride. Nicely done. Good adjustment.
Outside Bane. Wagner with a screen on Hero. Bane finds Wagner. And that one drops.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's MP. A 14-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. It's rebounded by Wagner.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Heat have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Jones against Suggs. Jones in the post. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. We're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. On the court for the Magic, Goga Bitadze is out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Anthony Black. Then it's Desmond Bane to the wing on the left. Has to Ware. Miami moving it around. Hero for 3. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Yes, it's good.
Impressive to see Black converting through contact like that. Showing you some strength right there.
Now for an update on Jonathan Isaac's injury, let's go to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from Orlando's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Yeah, you know, it's not easy to maintain an NBA body. It takes tremendous dedication and work, and that's why every team has an expert training staff. They're always available and always doing yeoman's work in helping these guys be ready to perform.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played really well. He had 14 points and his range was on full display. It ended up being such a solid night for him, putting in a lot of energy and making things happen for his team. Guys?
Allie, great info there. He was aggressive in that game, really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy and they need his talent on the floor.
All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that.
Wagner with a screen on Wiggins. Down low. And the dunk by Wagner.
Check out Wagner running the play there and helping his team find an opening.
And so MP will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Jones with a screen on Suggs. Outside Jones. From deep. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Jones has got 5 now.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Carter, a screen on Jones. Outside Carter. Pass to Wagner. Shoots over Wiggins, and Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's MP. Give him 8 points now. Jones misses. Wiggins against Wagner. Wagner outside. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. From 8 feet. Black outside. Here's Suggs. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. And the Magic lead by 1.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make him pay for it.
Hero for 3. The shot off that time. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Magic leading by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest. When you see today's three-point specialist, Kenny, what goes through your mind?
It's the green light that these guys get. I love to have the opportunity to launch 8, 9, 10 threes in a game. I would have nailed down an all-star spot, Ernie. I would have scored 20 points a game.
You got to make your own green lights, Kenny, like I did.
And there's the red light, telling me it's time to move this along. Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me of my free throws, mostly bricks.
It's like they went to the O'Neal three-point shooting academy.
Very funny.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Jones Jr. and Adebayo pair up together inside. Tyler Hero is out there with MP. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And he gets it to go. MP's got 10 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Guys?
A lot in his bag. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's MP. He's got 10. Pass to Wiggins. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Orlando trailing here. Here's Wagner. To the paint. Here's Bane. Lays it up and banks it in.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
Pass to Jones. Wiggins against Wagner. Wiggins attacks. And he makes it. Wiggins got his first basket. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
To the middle. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Easy pickings for Wagner there, just to reach up and attack the rack like that. That's simple.
Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late, and that's how you become a clutch performer.
Miami trailing. Hero, the pass to Jones. On the wing, MP. Nifty move. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Outside Bain. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Wagner. And the shot falls short that time. And it's Jones with the ball for the Miami Heat. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And Hero comes to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. A minute 35 left in the third. Jones from outside. Great D that time from Suggs.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
On the wing, Bain. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And stolen by Jones. Here we go, one-on-one. They grab their own miss. On the wing, MP. Back to Jones. Miami moving it around. Clock at 6. MP outside, over Bain. Here's Adebayo. Oh, Adebayo cleaning up the glass.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Isaac finds Bain. Wagner outside from behind the arc. And another miss by Orlando.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
MP, the pass to Hero. Back to MP. Inside. Work it inside. Adebayo.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Wagner with a screen on Hero.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Miami out in front, up 2. And fourth quarter basket. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assistant. To the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love
Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jovic. Jones, he's checked in for Larson. And it's Jones in for Mitchell. On the court for the Magic, Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. The Wagner brothers both on the floor. Franz at small forward, Mo in the middle. And it's Isaac in at the 4. Back to MP. Fires the 3. Here's Adebayo. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Jones feels it out. Now Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Jones drives in. The 15-footer. Isaac there for the rebound. Magic trail by 5. Here's Suggs for 3. Rebounded by Adebayo.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Outside Jones. Outside Hero. Wagner against Adebayo. Now it's Jones. Let's loose for 3. Oh, he cannot hit.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Five-point lead, biggest of the game. Suggs outside. Knocks down the trifecta.
Gigantic points there from Suggs. He knows how to bury the big ones.
Here's Hero. A minute 29 left to play in the fourth.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
Here's Isaac. Wagner on the wing, pounded by Wiggins. Isaac, ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
And the development of Isaac, exciting to watch. When he's playing with this kind of confidence, he comes up big in the clutch.
Jones, nice, that one's good.
And there are some big-time points from this young man. MP proving that he's the guy when it's on the line.
Picked by Isaac. Payne, using the glass to lay it in.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Isaac. Oh, nice! Big finish!
A little extra sauce on the slam that time by Jones. This guy is a monster dunker.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Good on both.
Those free throws were must-haves, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game now.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
MP, the 3 is off.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Wagner, the jumper is good.
Love the way Wagner has really embraced more of a leadership role over time, including taking and making big shots.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Hero outside. Here's MP, and stolen by Suggs. Bane misses the 3. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Jones Jr. and Adebayo pair up together inside. MP is out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Outside Bane. Wagner with a screen. 5 on the clock. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's MP. Now it's Jones. Now Wiggins. Shoots it. Oh, he missed the jumper.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Oh, it misses. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. The free ball is down.
Crisp pass there from MP to get that assist, showing vision beyond his years.
Orlando trailing here. Here's Bane. Isaac with a screen on Hero. Here's Isaac. Suggs fires. Wasting no time. They answer with a three.
Oh, what confidence to take this kind of shot. On the road, late game scenario, what a sequence.
Big time shot right there, fellas. In a big moment, and this game definitely worth the price of admission.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. Bane against Hero. Suggs outside. With the drive. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
Bane against Hero. Left side Jones. Wagner with the rebound. And the Magic with possession. The lead is 2.
Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
Outside Jones. Here's Hero.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so Hero nails both of them. Now Bane. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Suggs. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Suggs adding another big play to his resume. Incredible.
Here's Adebayo. Wagner with the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Miami calls timeout. They're losing by 5. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Jones. Cash from downtown.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
MP. And the 3 misses. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
In BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg,